Hey everybody, my name is Jackson Hodges, and I'm the Public Information Officer for the City of Anniston. I'm here with Squirrely Dave, or David Moore if you will. He is the director, is that correct?
Founder, operator, promoter of Go Nuts Biking.
Awesome, and that's an official USA sanctioned cycling group, and you guys have a big event coming up this weekend. Tell me a little bit about that. I want to let the public learn more about these awesome things going on at Coldwater.
So yeah, absolutely. So we're a USA sanctioned cycling association. We're based out of Columbus, Georgia. We cover the whole Southeast regional mountain bike series, where we cover XC racing and Enduro, and this year we're introducing some downhill racing. Unfortunately, this weekend we're not going to have any downhill racing, but we will have the XC and Enduro going on up here at Coldwater.
Man, okay, so what goes into an Enduro? Is it called that for a reason, or what goes on?
Yeah, so Enduro is definitely not for your beginner type rider.
Okay.
So it involves a lot of skill. I mean, from long distance to the way you prep yourself for the race. You're not time going up the mountain, but you're only time coming down to different stages of the mountain. So that's where the miles come in. You may be only time for a total of maybe 5.5 miles, but you might cover 25 to 30 miles.
Oh man, okay.
Yeah. So then you need the fitness there. It's technical. So you got the routes, the rocks, the climbs.
Yeah.
So it's a challenging sport, and like I said, they're not time going up the mountain, but they're only time coming down some of the steeper, more technical peaks of the mountain. So they have all day. So they have like till 9 a.m. till 3 p.m. to finish out the entire course.
Oh, okay.
So they this weekend they're going to have six lines, 6 stages. And so, like I said, each stage is just spread out through the park, and they'll just go to each stage in any order they want. They can go to stage 5 if they like first. They can go to stage 3, or they can just go in order 1 through 6. So whatever makes them comfortable. And it's a fun event because you can actually hang out with your friends, your buddies, your family, whatever, and people. I mean, it's a great way for people to meet, and it takes a lot off their chest. They forget they're in a race.
Yeah.
They get up there and then they're like, oh, I got to go down this hill and get time. So everybody sits there, and then they'll get to the bottom, and they can cheer them on when they come down to the bottom.
That's great.
And then they stick with that group, and they go on up to the next stage.
Okay, a good mix of work and play.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
That's what we love to talk about here in Calhoun County. So,
That's right.
Is this something people could, first off, when and where is it? And then, we know Coldwater Mountain, but when and where? And then, is it something the public can come to? Do the public really come to
Yeah, the
this
public
one?
can come out. I mean, we always support spectators. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a real fun event. There's some great sections of the like some gnarly drops and cool little route sections and jumps and stuff that people like to gather around and cheer them on when they come through. So it's a great spectator. If you like to hike, you're going to have to hike to these spots. It ain't like anybody's just going to carry you out there on a 4-wheeler or a quad or anything like that.
None of that.
Yeah, so get your hiking boots on, get your walking stick, and get out there, and check it out.
What time does everything kick off?
So Saturday's races kick off at 8 a.m. We're going to start off with the e-bike race, and then at 9 o'clock we'll start our pros and Cat 1s. They'll take off. Then at 9:30 we'll have our Cat 2s, which is our sport.
Yeah.
And then at 10:30 we'll kick off our Cat 3s, which is our beginners. And each category does X amount of laps, that they have to do. So beginners do 2 laps, sport does 3. Pros and Cat 1s do 4 laps.
No, man, that's exciting. As Main Street Director, I've gotten to learn so much with our Noble Street Festival and USA Cycling and everything. It's so exciting to watch. And this is in the same field, but a different breed of racing. What kind of impact do you think this has on the economy? How many people come out? I mean, what do you think about the sport of cycling as it stands in Alabama?
So cycling itself is just growing tremendously, especially with the youth. They got now they got the middle school, high school leagues and stuff. And
NICA racing.
Oh yeah, NICA racing.
Yeah.
So those kids, I mean, they and with us, those kids will roll over into our series, and they can bring their family, and they can race,
awesome.
and mom and dad can get out there, their neighbors can come out there, and it's also for some of those kids that haven't given NICA a try, but they want to kind of feel what a race scene's like, so they'll get out there and give it a shot and see if they like it or not. But overall, it's fun. We try to keep it less stressful, but these are some serious competitors as well because they're competing nationally for ranking points for USA Cycling.
Oh, yeah.
So this is just one of our stops throughout the Southeast. So we have people from all over the Southeast, as many as 17 states coming into one area.
That's awesome.
Just for a race so they can get those USAC points.
Yeah, I tell you, I mean, it really has had such an impact, and especially as we work towards the Ladiga and other things getting done here that we're trying to get done. And We got our little bike shop. Shout out Wiggs Wheels and everybody
Wig
out
Wheels.
there. We got some great trails, and so we're excited to see where this goes. If people want to learn more, where could they go? And is there anything else you want to add for the people?
I mean, you can find out all information on our website, gonutsbiking.com. Any of our social medias, all you got to do is just type in Go Nuts Biking. They're right there. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Also, if you want to get more in depth and want to know more about USA Cycling, go to usacycling.org. And you can find out all the information, the rules of cycling of every genre. It doesn't have to be mountain biking. You might be in a road cycling. You might be in a BMX. I mean, it's got all those rules for you right there. And we follow those rules because our series is an avenue to take these kids and young adults and whoever to Olympics, you know.
Awesome. And I tell you, it opens up a whole new path, really, for a lot. You know, Anniston High just started their NICA team, and so we're real proud. They've been working real hard with their coach, Courtney, out there. So that's great, man. Hey, I wish you best of luck. Thank you for stopping by. We're excited. And thank you for just pitching into the Anniston economy and atmosphere and environment with your great event and everything.
Yeah, I appreciate it. And I want to thank the city of Anniston for welcoming us and having the opportunity to bring these races to your local community. And, you know, let's get this thing bigger and see where it goes.
Hey, absolutely. We'll see you then, Anniston. Come out this weekend and check it out. We're starting on Saturday at 8 a.m. It's going to be a fun time. If you were planning a hike, why don't you hike on over to Coldwater and cheer on these racers. Talk to you later.